If someone's ever said to you, life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you, and you want to roll your eyes or punch them in the face, I want you to listen to this, because I know from a human perspective how frustrating this can be. But I also know from a spiritual perspective how true this is. So whenever something bad happens to you, the spiritual assignment that is being handed to you on a silver platter is one of asking yourself the question of, how did I create this? Now you want to punch me in the face. But I promise you, if you can get in the habit of asking yourself this question, you will start to decrease the frequency and the intensity of the things that happen to you, and you'll start to feel and see how it's all happening for you. Now, I want to break this down a little bit more. So if I have, let's say, something really simple like this recurring pattern of getting all the red lights when I'm driving, right? Who hasn't had that happen to them before? What is going on vibrationally, energetically, beneath the surface, emotionally, because emotions are energy in motion, right? And for the record, if you haven't already heard this, energy always precedes matter, which is to say, energy influences matter and not the other way around. So your energy influences matter, which is to say circumstances, the way that people will treat you, and your own body. So your energy, your emotions, your energy in motion is affecting the matter around you, which is to say you create your own reality. So when something happens to you, what you've got to start to look for is, where is there an emotion in play or energy in motion that has preceded the situation, and how do I correct it? So the opportunity is kind of like a little bit hidden, right? Like most people aren't asking these questions, or at least all the time. So sometimes we'll say, oh, I manifested that by thinking positively. But then when something negative happens, we didn't manifest that. That just happened to us. So we've got to get in the habit of taking radical responsibility for everything that happens and tracing back to the place where our emotions, our energy in motion, created that effect. It's not always comfortable, but I promise you it's like the next level of your healing journey. So let's say you've done some self-help, you've gone to therapy, you've done a lot of the physical actions to try to heal yourself or better yourself. The next layer is looking at the energetic, emotional piece from a spiritual perspective. And that is going to bring you up into your next level of mastery when it comes to your healing. There will be a period, I promise you this as well, where it's going to feel like it gets worse before it gets better, because what you will be getting is more what we call reflections. Reflections are reflections. Reflections are going to be a direct picture for you of what you've got going on vibrationally, which is to say energetically, emotionally, so that you can correct it. So instead of going into victim mode, you've got to go into detective mode.